And now Sarah's back to help us do the breast massage.
Hi, I'm excited.
Great. Okay, to do the breast massage, the first thing we're going to do is feel in your armpit itself. And you're going to pump rather than stroke like you would in a massage, straight up into the armpit. You can relax the shoulder even and just pump up in there. And as your fingers get up in there, you might feel it's a little tender up in there. It might not be, but it might be. Lymphatic tenderness is a little different than muscle soreness.
Okay, so where would I feel the lymphatic tenderness?
Right in the armpit itself. So it doesn't feel like it's that tender on you. Maybe right there, but
A little bit.
there we go. And feel how that's a little more burning than like a muscle soreness. Go ahead and relax your shoulder. Right there.
Okay.
So it's really up into the armpit.
Not into my ribs, not... Okay.
But into the armpit.
Okay.
And that's where those lymph nodes are. So you want to target those and pump those first, and that'll start clearing the whole breast. But then we'll go ahead and clear the whole breast. So you want to pump that like 5 to 10 times. The nice thing about this is you don't have to pump it till it's not sore anymore.
I just have to start the process.
You just have to start the process and it'll keep going. And lymph changes fast, so it may clear right away. Does that feel less sore already? That's how it usually works.
Okay.
The next thing we're going to do is take the entire breast in our hands. So you find a comfortable hand placement.
Okay.
And same idea of pumping. You're going to grab the breast and pull the entire breast toward the armpit. And then release it back down. Up and back. Up and back. And do that another 5 or so times. How does that feel?
That feels fine.
Not tender?
No, but it's kind of a good time in my cycle, so.
Yeah. And when I have PMS or breast pain and I do this, I can get rid of it completely within 10 minutes.
Got it.
So it's a nice tool to have if you do get breast symptoms like that. And so if you just notice even with those two things, not yet,
Oh, okay.
I want you to notice the difference.
Okay.
Can you feel a difference from one side to another
Yeah, I
yet?
feel like I have more circulatory
Yeah,
blood flow.
yeah, you got more action going in there. Because the upper inner quadrant of your breast drains a little differently than the rest of your breast, we're going to specifically target that one too.
Okay.
So one hand sort of acts to stabilize and hold the breast in place. And the second hand, you're going to really focus on your palm, and that upper inner quadrant is going to go up towards the clavicle and the
Okay.
breastbone. So just that same pumping action going up.
That's a little sore.
And that can be sore, especially if you have tight shoulders or your pecs are sore. And so if you find one that's sore, you can always end up doing it a little bit longer.
Yeah.
And this can either totally just stay still and stabilize, or it can move. It almost feels like sometimes it naturally moves up also.
Got it.
That looks good. A little more pressure in this part of the palm.
Okay.
There, feel the difference?
Yes. Okay. Oh, that feels different.
So you're just targeting that quadrant, moving it up. And it feels really good on those pec attachments. Okay, and then just stop for a second and see how that feels. Even more now, you'll notice a difference from one side to another.
You're much warmer on this side.
One more thing to do. Just 4 simple steps in this breast massage. This time we're going to take the whole breast and move it towards the chest wall.
Okay.
And that's not only going to drain the back of the breast, but it's also going to affect the pectoralis, which if that's tight for you, you'll really like this one too.
Okay.
So this time again, we take the whole breast in our hand, and most of the pressure is on this outer part of the breast. But we push it straight back to the chest wall. Exactly. Feel that?
Yeah.
It's different than the other ones because you're going straight. You don't have to stroke your hands even that much. You just pull that.
Okay, it was just feeling good.
How's that feel?
Good. And it was sore here initially, and that went away almost right away.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
Okay, now notice the difference.
Still notice the difference, not as much as I did after the first time.
Okay.
But
Great. And then the same thing. So if you want to turn off your DVD for a second and go ahead and do the other side.